You got a problem. Probably over a year ago now. I don't know if I can get some light on. It's probably been like over a year ago now, but we were installing the HKS blow-off valve. Now we made it recirculatory because there's no reason to have full atmospheric blow-off on a FA engine unless you're doing standalone or if you're speed density tunes or something like that, which I don't know, we maybe do that later. But the issue was that, so down there is the turbo inlet. Now we messed around with that in order to get the HKS to all the tubing and everything lined up down there. We had to take all of them off and then we put them back on. Now in that process, Subaru is notorious for having their turbo inlet break. The silicone just deteriorates in one place, it has a weak spot, and it just breaks. And so then you have a hole, which means you have a leak. When you have a leak, you lose power and it can mess things up because it misreads. I don't know if it could fully damage the engine, but that is one reading that I was getting on my access port, at least when I was reading my air ratios. Something seemed wrong, and I went underneath the other day off camera and I see that the seal that we put on there is no longer there. I don't know, it's probably from the trip to San Diego, which probably did it. So the Subaru is technically down and out of commission until we get a turbo inlet, and those things are not cheap. But I do know it's safe if you're not gonna ramp on it with high boosts and blow it out more, which we haven't taken photos of this baby in a long time. So we're gonna take it out today. Thing running, starting, I have to jump it, of course, because it's been sitting for a couple months, and then we're gonna go take some pictures. Pretty easy day. Stickers and pictures. I like it. We need a new battery. This isn't gonna work. No pictures today. God damn it. Just got back from Walmart, and instead of buying a whole new battery, I want to see if I can maybe save this one, just because I don't want to spend $100 and some odd. This was at Walmart and it had insanely good ratings. It's an 8 amp, which is much more than most of the other ones, and it was like 37 bucks. So Schumacher. We're gonna see if you actually work. Another thing we could do is jump the car, get it running, and then hook this up. But first of all, I need to take off everything that drains it. So I'm gonna head out to the garage. And we made it out here. This is recording in pretty good quality. Switching over to the GH4, I'm trying to really assemble a full rig for this new show that we're going to. So heads up, I'm going to be at Tuner Evo in Anaheim on the 8th of January. I'm going to try and get this video out before then. So if you guys are planning to come to the show, say hi. I really just want to finish this thing and then we can move on to the next build. And then we also have some other news. I forgot to include that, but focus on the battery. Speaking of the battery, I forgot. There's one more thing that we ordered, and this should fix the issue. And it's right here in this. Oh yeah, and I also need that too. I also got this. Now most people will be like, this is painter's tape, right? No, technically this is 3D printing tape. Same consistency of painter's tape, but the difference is that I can get it 6 inches long, so you can cover more area. What are we gonna use for this? We're gonna tape up the whole front of the car like we did going over to Elite Tuner in the beginning of this year. It is the 31st, so yeah, goodbye 2021. And we're gonna tape up the whole front end of this baby. So probably gonna do the whole hood and then the whole sides, front bumper and everything, but first I wanna see if we can salvage this battery. It's way bigger than I thought it would be. Let's go ahead and take everything off the battery terminal and then hope that this thing will work. Damn it. This is bad battery, I think. I don't know, I gotta close the garage. I can't really see. It's too bright out here. No, maybe not. I mean, it doesn't say bad battery anymore, so something's right. Something's going good here. It says charging, so we'll let this thing hang here for a little bit and go. Actually, first, let's install that other piece that I was talking about. Sorry it's so zoomed in, guys. I'm using the GH4 and the Micro Four Thirds sensor. I mean, I'm at 12 millimeters, and it's basically 24 millimeter. I'd much prefer it to be wider, so sorry about that. But that's a good sign. It's charging, even though it said bad battery twice, and then it kind of flicked around. So I think it's like realizing that it has a little bit of juice in there, but this other piece is super important to prevent this issue from happening ever again. Alrighty guys, so this is a simple Amazon piece that you can get on Amazon. Why did I even... It's a battery disconnect. Now, it's pretty heavy duty, and I believe it is like $6, something like that, right around $6. So this piece right here, this side of it is going to connect to the negative terminal of the battery. Ooh, Panasonic. And then the positive terminal is going to connect to the rest of your stuff, whatever your car is going to have. Jesus, what's happening right now? And then everything else for the negative terminal is going to connect to the other side of this. So as you see here, we have a plastic base right here, so there's no contact with anything. I don't know how I'm going to secure it, but I should secure it to something. I got to figure that part out. But this might just be enough. So I'll be putting this on the negative terminal, and then this will be the negative terminal for everything else that we have. Now, the specifics is that this connects to the battery for the negative terminal, and then while it's out of commission, I can raise this piece right here, and it stays, there's no contact. There's only a plastic thing that's bridging this, so there's no draw at all coming from the things that are on the car. But keep in mind that if you store a car for like a month or something like that, you're still gonna lose about 20% every month. So keep that in mind. This won't protect against everything. If you plan on putting a car away for 2 years, or you plan for another pandemic, or you just don't plan on driving the car at all and you think that it's gonna be able to start up in 5 years from now, it probably will deplete at least like 20% every month, 15% every month, depending on the size of the battery and how long you have it, and also your weather condition. But if you had everything connected directly to the terminal, it will deplete to 10 to 25%, depending on your load and what you have connected to your car every week. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd much rather have my battery drained. Well, I mean, not at all, but if I'm going to have it drained and I have no choice, 20% every month is way better than having a 20% every week, which is basically what I let this car go through. There's our problem solver, and hopefully this battery charges. We have 1 week, and I don't know if I want to make canards or a splitter right now. I don't know if I really have the energy to, and I think I'm okay with the car as is, so I don't know. I'm so sorry on the focusing. It's like really bad on this camera. Okay, quickly, I'm just gonna disconnect this, and I'm not sure how I want to orient it. Do I want to have it this way, so I can just flick it out? I'm gonna put everything, yeah, because it's gonna have less of a reach. Yeah, that works for me. But enough to, that's not going anywhere, so I think we're okay. To prevent any draw, I'm not going to hook it up, but I will go ahead and put it here. And I'm not getting any sort of connection base, so I'm going to close this. It's pretty low light in here, so start. It's going to pop. Okay. It's charging. All I care about is that I don't get a sad face. Awesome. I really hope this does get charged in time, because I would like to go out tomorrow and actually take photos of this, because I haven't taken any photos of this car in a long time. So there's a really amazing, beautiful backdrop of the foothills just east of us, and even looking outside this house, like, we have an amazing view of the mountains, and they're only like 20 minutes away from us. So we'd like to get that in the background and go take this thing out and give it a spin. We might also need to do an oil change, and we do have a part that's coming in from Import Image Racing. So go ahead and check out those guys online. I don't have a discount code or anything like that, but I will talk to Dane. Maybe I can offer that. But new part coming in really soon, I hope, because I want to get it installed, because we also have to get this thing tuned, and looking forward to working with Ambot tuning. Good stuff. Stay humble. Love you guys. Peace out. Happy New Year, by the way. 2021's over. Fuck the pandemic. Okay.